Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
I hope that that is so much better. I hope so. I don't know why. I think it's StreamYards. So thank you so much, Val, for telling me. I really appreciate it. Please let me know if you can hear me now. So I'm sure you all missed hearing everything that I was saying, but um, today I chose to do this topic because it was something that was on my mind. It was in my spirit, something that came to me, and the words that came to me is you are doing so good. And I know that if I feel discouraged, if I feel stressed out sometimes, if I feel unworthy, if I feel that I'm not doing enough, I am sure that all of my motivators family go through it too. We sometimes feel unappreciated. We feel that we're not doing the best that we can. And yes, it's true that sometimes we don't always do the best that we can do, but I want you to know that you're doing so good. Don't wait for other people to tell you of what you are doing well. We have to work hard at encouraging ourselves. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. We really do have to work hard at learning to appreciate our own self and standing in that, stepping into that, and allowing ourselves to just be who we are and to not let other people bring us down and make us stay there. And there are sometimes the words that people will say to us, it will just stay on our spirit for such a long time. It will get us down, it will break us down, it hurts our feelings. But I want to today stay in that positive mindset to encourage all of you motivators as well as myself and let you know that you're doing so good. We don't always hear those accolades, those words of affirmate those affirmations, how special, how important we are, how significant we are in other people's lives. And that's why it's important to listen to motivational topics just like this one, and also for you to say the same things back to yourself. And I hope this message is right on time for someone, whoever needs it. I hope you get it. Whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're going through, whoever supports you, doesn't support you, I want you to know that you are here for a reason. You have meaning. You are special. You are somebody important. And don't give up just because it may be hard, just because you lack support, just because you're not where you thought you would be. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, because we go through things in life, and it teaches us, it molds us, it shapes us into being a better tool, into being a better human being. So don't be sorry for the things that we go through. Be encouraged for what you learn, for how you grow, and for who you are going to be molded into. So I just wanted to spread this message of positivity and to let you all know that you're here for a reason. You have a purpose. You're very valuable. And yeah, all of those things that maybe we don't hear the words enough, right? We don't hear the words, you're special, you're important, thank you, you matter to me. And it's really important to hear those things. So I just want to encourage you with this message today. You are doing so good. And we do so many things that there are sometimes we do so much in people's lives and we really don't know the impact of our life until maybe something happens to us, or maybe when we step away from bad relationships or other people, we find out through people who actually do appreciate us, actually do support us, that we're a good person. So I just wanted to uplift your hearts. I want to uplift your spirit. I want to encourage you because it's just on me today to tell all of my motivators that you're doing so good and that I am proud of you. Nobody knows everybody's secret things that they're dealing with. Everybody is bearing a different load, a burden. They have something that they're dealing with and going through in their life right now on today. And everybody could use a pat on the back. Everybody could use a kudos, a thumbs up, something to make their heart smile. So I hope that these words in this topic today will make your heart smile and you will walk away feeling better about yourself. Okay. So, first, we're going to start off by saying this right here in case nobody told you. Okay. In case you don't have people in your life that appreciate you, in case you don't have people in your life that support you, in case it's been a long time since somebody told you that you're loved, in case you feel unappreciated, underappreciated, and lacking the things that you deserve, I want to tell you that you're doing so good. I want to encourage you and to lift you up in that, in case nobody has told you. There are sometimes that we want to hear certain words from people that we care about. We want to hear how loved we are, how appreciated we are, how important, how special we are to them, how much we matter. And even hearing the words like, thank you, I'm sorry, keep going, all of those words that we want to hear, but we don't always hear the words that we want to when we actually need to hear it. And that's why having a positive support team, even if I can be a part of your positive support team, and I hope to be that, I try my best no matter what I'm dealing with, no matter how I feel, no matter what's going on in my personal life. I pride myself on continuing to be supportive, encouraging, positive, encouraging, inspirational, keeping it like above par because everybody's dealing with so much. I don't want this space to be a place of negativity. There's enough negativity out there. There is even negativity in our own thoughts that we really do need to hear the words, you're doing so good. So I want to support you and encourage you in these words, okay? Yeah, it is so true, Val. It is so true. We really don't know what others are going through. You don't know what another person is dealing with. And it really doesn't take a lot to be kind to another person, but the impact of it, what you can do to somebody's self-esteem, what you can do to somebody's spirit. We have the ability to to mold and shape, somebody, to make somebody feel really good, encouraged, and we also have the potential to break somebody, to hurt somebody in such a severe way. That's why words can be a healing and words can also be breaking. So I want to, with this conversation today, to be that, to tell you that even if we don't always have people in our life that show us love and support and encouragement and tell you keep going and keep trying, right? I want to be that source. And I want you also to look and search for other sources. We sometimes can't get that from the people that we love the most, like our relatives, maybe friends, maybe workmates. They can be in their own troubles, their own stress, their own drama, that they don't know how much that they can break us down and make us hurt so badly. So, just in case nobody has told you today, I want to encourage all of you and let you know that you have value. In case nobody has told you today, you are very special. Okay? And I want you all to know that. And I don't want you just to hear it. I want you also to believe it. And this is another thing when I say that you are doing so good. I know the efforts of all you motivators. You're trying so hard to make ends meet, to keep food on the table, to keep a roof over your head. You're trying your best. If you have children or you have a difficult situation, you're enduring a health problem, whatever it is that you are carrying as a load right now, I want to tell you, keep trying. Okay? And you're doing so well. You're doing so good. And we think that we're not doing good sometimes. I know, let's take this for our moment, a moment of honesty, being transparent. We don't always do what we should because number one, we're not perfect. We all make mistakes as human beings, but also we have to not be so tough and hard on ourselves. We can be our own worst critic. We can put our own self down, and that can cause our spirit to be broken. And with this conversation, I want to tell you that even if, people have told you so many negative things, people have put you down, people have talked about you behind your back, people have gossiped about you, people don't support you the way that they should. I want to tell you, yes, each and every one of you motivators, to keep trying, even though it's hard, even though it's difficult, even though you don't know what is going to be the next step for you. Keep trying. Keep on trying. You never know what is next. And there could be something right now waiting for you because I do believe 100% that every single person has a special ability. Every single person has a special talent. But it's about us. If you continue on, if you endure, if you keep trying, then you will achieve and attain what is waiting for you next. But if you give up, you won't receive what's next. See, we think, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. We think about the things that we don't have, but we forget about all the things that you do have. And that's why I want to tell you that you're doing so good, because a lot of people would just give up. They would just give in because, that's easy. It's a struggle, the day to day of life. It's a struggle to maintain a positive attitude. And I'm not saying walk around smiling all day. That's not what I'm saying. That's unreasonable and in fact a little weird and creepy. But I just want to encourage you that don't let other people break your spirit. Don't let people who lack motivation, who don't love themselves, who are evil spirited, that say the meanest things to us, to cause us to stop in doing what we're meant to be. I believe 100% that each person has a talent and a passion, a reason for existing and being here. And it would be a real shame if you would give up your talent just because the senseless words of another person. That's why we have to work on our own self. We have to know our own self. We have to be our own friend, that even when other people don't show up the way that we need them to show up, they're not supportive, they're not encouraging, they're not giving us the things that we need. This is when we draw up as a deep well from inside of us. Yeah, each and every one of us as motivators has something special inside of us. You have something special inside of you. And I want to encourage you to keep trying, to keep fighting, to keep grinding, because there's something important. There's a reason for you being here. And I know that sometimes we don't feel like trying. We just say, what is it worth? Why keep trying? Well, I just want to throw in the towel. Why should I keep going? Because things sometimes appear to not be working. And that's exactly when things are just about to happen. Hey, Rudy, how are you doing? Welcome. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, and I just want to encourage all of you motivators to keep on trying, keep on fighting. And I know about the difficulties, but I want to tell you that there are some that are watching you right now. It could be your relative, it could be workmates, it could be a spouse, it could be whoever it is. And there's somebody looking at you and being in awe of your resiliency, of your courage, of your faith, of your whoever, whatever it is that you do, whatever talent that you possess. See, we look at ourselves sometimes and forget about all the things that we have been through, all the things that we have gone through, but you're still here. And I want you to look back on those times where you were fighting, when you were probably trying to rub your nickels together just to make ends meet, just to provide, just to pay your bills, just to do what you need to do so that you can go on for another day. I want you to look back at those times and say, I made it through those times. So, whatever it is that I'm enduring right now, I'm going to keep trying because I have a reason and a purpose to be here. I want all of you motivators to keep fighting. And I want you to fight like this is the last day of your life. Give this life your all. Do your personal best. I'm not talking about other people. I'm not talking about other people and what you think they think you should do and their projections and whatever. And especially, I want to speak to all of you motivators that have been through being a person who has been talked about, behind your back. People have said mean things about you. People have looked at you. People have shamed you. People have said certain things that has been very hurtful, like things like you're nobody. Nobody would ever want you, especially those of you who have broken up out of very bad romantic relationships when you weren't appreciated, when you're maybe even currently, maybe you're not appreciated by certain people in your life, if you're not getting the love that you deserve, if you're looking for a promotion and you don't get it, if whatever it is, that struggle, that monkey on your back, whatever that burden that you have as you are in here today, your personal struggles. I don't know them, but I know that each and every one of us, as a motivated person, we have those hills, we have those valleys, we have the struggles. We have to try our best in this life to maintain, and it's not easy. Life is not easy, and people are not easy. People can be the rudest to us in our hardest and our darkest hour. And I want to tell you to keep trying and don't give up just because of other people and their negligence and their rudeness and whatever they're projecting onto you and whatever words that was senseless and hurtful that was said to you. Don't take other people's words and take it as something that you should believe. See, I want to tell you that you're doing so good even if other people don't see it. See, people don't know your day to day when you wake up, the things that you deal with every single day just to be, just to exist, just to provide, but you know it. And I want to encourage you and tell you that you're doing so good. Keep on, maintain, okay? And we feel that we're not doing our best. We feel like we're not doing enough, but you are. Not only are you doing enough, you are enough. We need to hear those words sometimes for the things that we go through, for the season that we're in, when we have things on our head and on our heart, and we just feel like, how am I going to maintain? I just feel so burdened down. I feel so stressed out. I feel all of these things, and I just want to throw in the towel. But I say to all of you motivators to don't give up. Don't give up. I know that that's how we all feel from time to time. We all feel like giving up. We all feel like throwing in the towel, but don't. Because I'm telling you that there's somebody right now waiting for you on the sidelines saying, I knew you couldn't make it. See, let the people who say you won't make it, don't just prove it to them, prove it to yourself. Show how resilient you are. Show what you are made of. See, we're made with these fire resistant materials. There are so many things that you have been through in the past or even now currently that other people don't know, and people would be amazed at your strength. Oh my goodness, I didn't know they were going through that. And you don't have to tell other people that, but you know it. And I want to applaud you. And I want to say to you, keep on going, keep on fighting, keep your head all the way up. Don't let other people who know nothing about you, don't let people who don't know your story, don't let people who are lazy, manipulators, whatever, say who you are. You have to say who you are. You have to know your own worth, and you have to prove it by the choices that you're making on a day to day basis. Hey, BMF, how are you doing? Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I hope that you're doing well, and happy Thursday to everyone. Happy Thursday. If everybody could hit the like, I'd really appreciate it. And I just wanted to come on here today to tell everyone who is, feeling some type of way. And I can say, being, towards the end of the year, I get that end of the year blues sometimes where I feel some type of way because there's certain people in my life that I'm grieving. And it resonates with me because I just wish they were here with me, but I know that they're always with me in spirit. And I can get down sometimes. And I know you too. I'm not saying that's you're going through mirroring the same thing I'm going through, but everybody has those times, those time periods where they feel alone, where they feel unsupported, where they feel no one doesn't understand me. I'm just going through so much, okay? I'm going through so much. I'm dealing with so much. And we feel sometimes that people don't care. But, one thing that my mentor tells me on a regular basis is when you're dealing with things and you're going through something, you have to lean on other people. We can't think that we have to be the strong force, especially if you're some sort of a person that is everybody is relying on you, like you're the person to take care of, you're a caregiver, you're a parent, you're somebody that other people are depending on you for, just living their day-to-day life. I want to encourage you that while you are caring for others, don't forget to care for yourself. Don't neglect yourself. Do some things for you every single day. And it doesn't have to be a thing where you spend a lot of money, anything like that. It could be simple things like taking some silent time to go for a walk, to read, to just be in your peace and quiet, to take some time to go to the gym or get involved in your favorite hobby, go for a swim, go for a jog, whatever it is that you like to do. You have to do something to pour into yourself so that you can feel good about yourself. And then when you feel good about yourself, you feel good about yourself also here. If you don't put something out to do something that is good for your overall well-being, you're not going to feel good, because while we're always pouring out, giving people, giving to others, we have to recognize that I need to be here for myself as well. So I say to all of you, don't give up, and especially don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your hopes. Don't give up on your goals. I'm doing all right, Marlene. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? You're welcome for being here. Yes, I really do appreciate you. I appreciate you and everybody, and especially those who tune in on the replay. I appreciate all my replay gang. So let me get into my next point. I have one more point after this. So this point is, the topic of this is you're doing so good. And we may not always feel that way. We may not always feel when we're giving our all and when we're putting out so much effort. Other people don't know how much it takes for you to just maintain on your day to day. Other people don't know. They don't know your struggle. They don't know what you have to endure. They don't know what you're going through. People don't know your mind space. People don't know your financial situation. People don't know of health problems if you have any. But I want you to know you're not alone. We sometimes feel alone in our problems. We feel alone sometimes in our struggle. You feel like you're the only person experiencing sadness. You're the only person who misses people or is experiencing loneliness or has wild thoughts or feels discouraged or feels unappreciated or feels overwhelmed. But I want you to know, be encouraged because there are many people. They even say that it's millions of people every day that suffer with discouragement. I want you to be encouraged knowing that many people, actually, we could say millions of people every day feel discouraged. But the whole thing is that I want you to know that, but there is a hope for the future. There is hope. And we have to know that hope still exists for us, that you have a purpose and your reason. And sometimes we feel that there is no hope for us because we're not getting into doing our purpose. We're not maintaining our positive attitude by looking back on all of the things that we have endured, the things that we have been through, and giving ourselves a high five. We must encourage ourselves and say, you know, that you remember that time when you went through this and you didn't think you could get through that, and you went through that and you're still here. I'm proud of myself. We do have to say those words to ourselves. I am proud of myself because when it was hard, when it was a struggle, when I didn't know, when I didn't understand, when my faith was low, when so much things was going on in my head that I was enduring so much, but I pushed through. I want you to encourage your own self, even if you are your own friend right now. You are your only friend, even if you've had people who turn their back on you, even if whatever it is that you're enduring, be encouraged. You are a good example to others, whether it just be your children, whether it be here on social media, your workmates, your spouse, significant other, but you have somebody who loves you. We feel sometimes because we're doing so much and we don't hear the words, we feel like it just doesn't hit with us. We feel some type of way sometimes. But I want to encourage you all that you're doing so good. Maintain, keep going, keep trying, and encourage your own self. Make sure you're writing down positive things about your day, positive affirmations, and speak over your life. The words that we say can take us from having a bad day to having a good day. But it's about the talk that we have with ourselves, that positive self talk. you know Today is going to be a great day. I have a purpose. I am an important person. I am loved. And for myself, I had to say that until I actually believed it. There was so many times, years ago, I never believed in myself. My self-esteem was like this. I felt like I was the dirt beneath people's feet, but it was because of what I believed. See, we do have to constantly keep working on ourselves and saying words to ourselves like, you're amazing, you're important, you can do great things, I'm proud of myself, I can do this very well, whatever your talent is, insert it, okay? So we have to do the work. We got to put in the work. And I know that it's not easy when we feel discouraged, when we feel let down, when we feel sad, when we feel burdened, when life is happening to us. But don't give up and don't give in. Okay. Now, this is the last point that I have for you all today. Don't let anybody keep you down. Don't let anybody keep you down. even you, even ourselves. Don't let other people with their words, with their actions, with their senseless things that they say, with their lack of support, whatever it is that other people are doing. I'm telling you, it has nothing to do with you. We want people to do and be certain things for us, but they just can't. Either because they don't want to, or they're a mean, evil, or wicked person. They're not meant to be in our life, or you don't need them because they have to leave for the right people to come into our life and show us that consideration and show us that appreciation. So don't let other people keep you down. There are some people we have in our life that they don't deserve us. They don't deserve your time. They don't deserve your friendship. They don't deserve your love. They don't respect you. So another thing in that with that will help us with our positive mindset is stop settling in relationships. Stop settling even with relatives, friends, whoever it is, romantic relationship. You don't have to just pick up the crumbs from other people. You don't have to take what everybody gives out. And we can get down sometimes, and people will tell us things because they're just so used to us doing things for them that they discard us. They just think they can just do, say whatever. They can put us on a shelf, treat us any type of way, and we just have to take it. But don't let other people take you down, keep you down with their negative words, with their laziness, with their, you know, very hurtful things that they say, with their lack of support. Don't let other people with their projections, with their fears, with their worries, with their doubts keep you down. And I have to say, even you, don't let other people keep you down. Let's see what I missed here in the comment section. Yes, thank you so much, Val. I really appreciate it. Hayward, how are you doing? Welcome. We got a member in the house. Um, Thank you so much for being here. And if you guys could hit the like, I'd really appreciate it. So this like was really so important to me. Important, special, valuable for me to even say these words to you. Because I woke up with this on my spirit. Let me just say honestly, I woke up this morning in tears because these are the words that came to me. These are the words. I woke up from a dream this morning, and those were the words that I was told. I was told these words: you are doing so good. And I woke up, and then the tears were just coming down my face. So maybe it's I needed to hear that, or maybe it's some of you motivators needed to hear these words. You're doing so good. We sometimes don't feel that we are doing good, that we are doing our best, that we are a good mother, father, uncle, brother, cousin, friend, um, spouse. We don't feel that we're good to others because we may not hear it, or we're going through so much, or we're dealing with so much, or even our own mental status. Sometimes mentally we're not coping with life. Our mental health is not in a good space. Hey Leticia, how are you doing? Welcome. Sometimes our mental health is not in a good space. Like mentally, we could just not be doing very good. Yes, hit the like, please. Really appreciate that. Sometimes mentally, we're not in the best headspace, right? And we feel a lot of times like, oh my goodness, I'm just not doing okay. And then we need some support, a kind word. And then the opposite happens. Somebody will say something mean to us, somebody will say something hurtful, something disrespectful, and it just like spirals us down out of control. But I don't want you to think about other people's lack of support, other people, their mean, their rudeness, their evil ways or deeds to be a reflection of who you are. We sometimes will feel like we're only as good as the people who love us. We're only as good as the people who support us. We're only as good as the people that we have in our life. And it's not true. You are as good as you believe. See, and we have to encourage our own self in that. And that's why I say to all of you motivators, you are doing so good. And even the times where, maybe you fall flat on your face. Maybe that business didn't work out. Maybe that relationship didn't work out. Maybe that friendship didn't work out. But it doesn't mean that it's always a reflection of you. Sometimes things fall apart just because they need to come together in a better way for you, because that person, maybe that person or persons were using you. Maybe you need to get away from that. Maybe it was too much on your head, on your heart, on your finances, on whatever it is. Maybe it was disrupting your mental health. Maybe it's disturbing your spiritual health. Maybe you're just dealing with too much, and these people just need to go away so that you can get the right people in your life. And I am a testimony to that. I had to have friends leave me. I had to break up in certain romantic relationships for me to find out who I was, what I deserve, for me to start thinking more about my thoughts, start using my gifts, and start using my talents. See, we don't know how good we are sometimes until we're tested. Hey, Tamika Davis, how are you doing? Welcome. We sometimes don't know how good we are doing until we get tested, until we go through some major health problem, until some a romantic relationship breaks up, until a friendship breaks up, until something big happens. You don't know how much fight you have. You don't know how much of a bulldog, how aggressive that you need to be, until you have to be, until you have to protect not only yourself, your head, your heart, your finances, yourself physically. You just don't know how strong you are until being strong is your only option. And I'm saying that I'm so proud of each and every one of you motivators that are making a choice to choose yourself, to make a choice to continue on. I applaud you. You are doing so well. And we don't hear those words too many times, especially from people in our life. People just get used to you always being the strong one. People get used to you always carrying the weight of the world, or just looking good. And people think because you may look good that you're doing good. And sometimes you're not doing good mentally. Sometimes you're not doing good financially. Sometimes you're not doing good physically, okay? Spiritually. You're just not doing good in general. But I want you to know that just because maybe in one part of your life things are not going so well, but that doesn't mean that part of your life isn't breaking down, so that you can learn something, that you can grow up. Because in everything, there's always a positive that we can get out of every situation, out of everything that hurts us. Everything that hurts us heals us. Okay. And I am a testimony to that. The things that broke me, the things that hurt me so much in my life are the things that healed me. And I'm telling you, when my heart got healed, I learned about courage. I learned about strength. I learned about, working on my talent, about what I shouldn't allow anymore. So sometimes the things that hurt us, the things that maybe we have put up with before that we shouldn't have, now you're stronger. Now you're more courageous. And I applaud all of you motivators for your strength, for your courage, for your resiliency. And don't let other people keep you down. Now I'm going to end with talking about this. We, like I said earlier, can be our own worst critics, and we will even get our own self down because we'll condemn ourselves. We'll put our own self down. We'll say, I didn't do that good, or that wasn't smart. We'll beat ourselves up for the decisions that we made, for the when life is just not going the way that we want it to go. We just feel so down on ourselves. So I want to encourage all of you motivators that may be feeling that way, maybe in that space right now. It may find you right now today with this message that you feel down, you feel discouraged, you feel sad, you feel all of these things. And I want you to tell yourself something. I want you to tell yourself that I am what I believe, and I believe in myself, and I can do great things. I am amazing. I am deserving. I have potential within myself. I'm not going to let my life circumstance get me down. So don't let life get you down. Don't let other people get you down. And even you, we have to work on our own self, that we don't just throw in the towel and just say, because of a situation, because of a problem, because of a stress, because of a person, I'm just going to say, I'm not going to try anymore and give up. I want you to keep fighting, even when it's hard, even when it's difficult, even when you don't know your next step forward, even when you're just stepping out on faith. I don't know the next step, but I just know that I have to do that. Believe in that. If you feel that inside of you, some pulling force like a magnet pulling you towards going in a certain direction, then do that. It's happening for a reason. You are here for a reason. You are here for a purpose, and you have a talent. Okay. And we don't hear that a lot from the people that are around us. Well, I can say most of us don't. There are some that do have that, but some don't have that. And I'm here to encourage those with these thoughts, that if you don't have other people around you supporting you, encouraging you, patting you on the back, giving you the things that you need, I'm here to tell you that you have to give it to yourself. You have to say, I'm good at this, this, and this, and this, and this. And sometimes you got to take a pen and the paper and write that down. I am talented at this. I can do this. I can do this. I got through this. And when we read it, we reinforce it in our own mind. So I want to reinforce this in your own mind too, motivators, that even if we feel down, even if life happens to us, even if we feel some type of way, even if you feel burdened down, let down, maybe you've made some bad decisions, some mistakes has happened to you, people have left your life, you feel alone, you feel struggle, maybe your mental health is not on par, you feel sad, maybe you're grieving at this moment, maybe you're struggling financially, maybe you're having difficulties within your relative. Okay. All right. Don't give up. Don't give in. Okay. Don't give in. Hey, Beyond the Blue. Hey, Marlene. Without knowing, you be confirming what I do in private. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Beyond the Blue. And I appreciate you for being here. And it was just resonating on my spirit because, like I said earlier, I woke up in tears, and this was the message that I got this morning. You're doing so good. Those are the exact words that was on my spirit as I opened up my eyes, and then the tears fell down. So I don't know if that message was for me, that I am doing so good, or it was something that I needed to tell you motivators, somebody who needs to hear those words. Some of us don't hear those words, you're doing so good. And how proud I am of you. I'm proud of you. You're doing well. You are loved. You are important. You're a valuable person. Keep going. Keep your head up. Be encouraged. Okay? Be encouraged even when your situation may seem discouraging. Even when we feel like what's next, you know? You just feel like nothing is working out. But trust me, we feel like things are working out. But guess what? It's coming right together exactly how it needs to come together so that you can have exactly what you are supposed to have. So keep your head up, motivators, and don't let anybody tell you that you're not worthy. Don't let other people tell you that you can't do something, especially something downloaded inside of you, something you have a passion for, something that you feel is a gift for you. It's your talent. It's your reason for existing. It's the reason you wake up every morning and you're excited. Do more of that. Do more of that. Okay? Don't listen to other people, especially the people who are evil, especially the ones that are lazy, the ones that have never supported you. You know, sometimes, unfortunately, people say the meanest things because they're projecting what they're personally going through, what they're personally enduring. Don't let other people and what they're going through make you feel that you're not special or important. Okay. Uh, Beyond the Blue family says, I be feeling like I don't get the reassurance that I need to keep this eh, going in this message is just what I needed to keep going like a spirit boost. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. That makes me feel so good. Wow, this is just on time. Yeah, I'm so glad to hear that. Well, it's not me. I'm just obedient to the spirit. I go more these days by my spirit. When my spirit says to talk about certain things, I do. And I wanted to encourage all of you motivators that whatever you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, no matter who supports you, no matter what's going on with your income, what's going on with a relative, a romantic relationship, your children, whatever your where you live, who you live with, even ourself, that negative thoughts that we can have, beat up our own self, struggle with the self esteem from a day to day, just because maybe that's just you're always going to be battling that your whole life from what you were told from your childhood. But don't give up and don't give in. You are a bright beam of light. And that's something that really stays on my spirit at all times because I always felt like I was a very dim person, but I wasn't dim. I actually was the light force around. The people around me were the dim people. But once I eliminated these dim people from my life, then now I could feel my energy rise. I started to get into my passion. I got into my purpose. I found joy. I found love, not only for myself, but I found love for my higher power. I got closer in my friendships. I became more courageous. I'm bolder now. I believe in myself more. And I can say this message to you all. It's not that I am just saying this. I struggle. I deal with feelings of worthlessness. I doubt myself. I have fears. I have worries, but I don't allow those fears and those worries to keep me down and to make me stay there. See, don't stay down. Lift your head up. Rise up and continue on. Continue on. Keep going. Keep fighting. Keep enduring. And this is something that other people just don't know what you're dealing with. Other people don't know what you're struggling with. People don't know your highs and your lows, and you don't have to tell them nobody nothing. But the most important thing about life is that you have to be in a space where you can feel joyful. You can feel happy. You can live your life with energy and passion and keep your vibes high. Okay, keep your vibes high. See, the more that you radiate positivity is going to be It's going to be good for your mental health. And when you think good, you will act. You're going to act on it. And that was my issue for so long, so many years. I would start things but never finish it. I would get excited about something and I would drop off because that procrastination inside of me was really just a mirror of me not believing that I could finish it, not believing that I deserved good things. But once I replaced that, I said, I do deserve good things. I am worthy of having good things. I deserve to have an amazing relationship. I deserve healthy relationships, not just to be in a relationship, but a relationship with somebody that fulfills me, that loves me, that respects me. I deserve to have great friends because I am also a great friend. So the more that you know yourself, the more you love yourself, the more you believe in yourself, and the more you tell yourself, endure, fight, keep going, be accountable. You got this. You're doing it. You have to tell yourself that, even if other people don't. We have to do that walk. We have to walk the walk. We have to talk the talk. It's easy to say, I love myself. It's easy to say, I'm worthy. It's easy to say, I'm capable. But when your back is against the wall, when you get backstabbed, when someone does something hurtful to you, when you don't know how you're going to make ends meet, when you don't know how you're going to pay your next bill, when you thought somebody was your friend and then they show that they're really not your friend, when you are in a romantic relationship and the romantic relationship just doesn't pan out, do you feel less than? No, because you are worthy. You are worthy, okay? And things happen in our life that sometimes we have no, that has nothing to do with us. It's just shaping us to be a sharper tool. You have everything you need inside of you. Yeah, that's definitely a life lesson. You have everything you need inside of you. So I just wanted to come on here and to uplift your heads, uplift your heart, uplift your spirit, and tell you, keep doing your best. Keep going. Keep trying. And I want you to know, and I want you to believe this. I want you to say it with me. I am doing so good. So I said, all you motivators, you are doing so good. I'm so proud of you. And if nobody is telling you that today, I'm here to tell you, you are doing so good. Keep your head up. Keep enduring. Keep fighting. Keep trying. Know your worth, even when it's hard. I am Marlene, and I'm the content creator for Marlene Motivates. And on this channel, I talk about positivity, motivation, life lessons, and mindset shifting. I thank you so much for joining me. And if you're watching right now on the replay, leave me a comment in the comment section below how you are continuing to go on when it's a fight, when it's a struggle, when you don't feel like keep going, but you continue anyways. I thank you so much. And like I always say on this channel, every single video, premiere, podcast, and live stream, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Friday. And to my members, I'll see you over at the after show live stream. See you guys then. Bye-bye, guys.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, hey, yeah.